Welcome to the Bad Apple Report. Get a load of this guy. And wait till you meet his therapist.
Well, he is sworn in to serve and protect our community, but now a former Gaston County deputy is in some trouble of his own. This man right here, Edward Stavala, is accused of kidnapping and assaulting his wife in a church parking lot. Queen City News anchor Robin Kennedy is live at the Gaston County Sheriff's Office tonight. Robin, you were hounding the department to confirm this information with you yesterday. What have you learned?
Yeah, Morgan, lots of work going into this, but I found out that the former deputy not only worked here at the Gaston County Sheriff's Office. Officials say at one point he was part of the Gastonia Police Department's regional SWAT team, and he was in law enforcement for more than 6 years. Former Gaston County Sheriff's Deputy Edward Stavala was fired from 2 law enforcement jobs, as a deputy at the sheriff's office and a part-time officer in Cherryville, after he was arrested for allegations of domestic violence against his wife. Court documents show he left his wife in a church parking lot in Matthews on March 2nd, after he's accused of hitting her and keeping her from getting out of the car, taking her phone so she couldn't call 911. The paperwork also says once Stavala's wife got away from him and an officer arrived, she was crying, and she told police she's not from the United States, that she's on a married visa and her husband has been abusive in the past, but she was afraid to speak out. The responding officer noted marks on Stavala's face when he came to the scene, saying it looked like he had bashed his head against the steering wheel. Stavala bonded out of jail more than a week ago. I reached him by phone Thursday. I was just calling to see if you are a Gaston County Sheriff's Deputy?
Ma'am, I can't give any kind of comments on any kind of cases or anything like that.
Okay.
You'll have to refer to the sheriff's office.
Anything to say about the charges against you?
I can see through the mask that many police officers wear. Even though they're struggling in silence, they don't appear as if they are.
Dr. Kareem Paranda wears a different badge now. He was a Salisbury police officer for years, but now he owns a counseling and consulting company, counseling law enforcement officers, helping them navigate their mental health on and off the job.
When you spend about 12 hours in a shift being emotionally detached, managing this persona of perfection, and you finally get off and you go home, you're expected to be emotionally connected to people who love you and care for you, but you've been practicing and getting really good at emotional detachment.
Now, Stavala got out of jail on a $2,000 unsecured bond. He's due back in court, according to documents, on Tuesday. I'm live in Gaston County. Robin Kennedy.
Families looking for accountability. This is body cam video the moments before a St. Pete police officer arrested a man.
But after being placed in the transport van, he is now a quadriplegic. News Channel 8's Lenny Supal joins us from police headquarters with the timeline and what we know tonight. Lenny?
Good evening. Well, the police department denying all claims and the family telling a very different story. They say the body camera footage shows the exact moment when his spine was shattered and that he'll spend the rest of his life recovering because of it.
Do you see this sign right here? You see it? Can you read
no, I didn't see it.
What's that say?
It was June last year when Heriberto Sanchez Mayan was sleeping in a vacant lot before he was approached by a St. Petersburg police officer, then taken into custody for trespassing.
You're going to take the ride today.
What?
I've decided that you're going to actually go to jail today.
Nearly 1 year later, Sanchez Mayan's sister still raw with emotion.
I knew that something bad happened. Really, really bad.
Their family attorneys say it was the way Sanchez Mayan was treated that caused injuries he'll never recover from.
Completely paralyzed with no legs. That is his sentence now for simply sleeping in a public lot.
They described his turbulent transportation to the jail, officers wrapping a chain around his stomach. He was untethered without a seatbelt, his body tossed in the back of a police van.
His head could be seen bopping on the floor, then bopping on the door, then bopping on the bumper, then ultimately bopping on the pavement.
Then he was dragged by his feet unconscious.
Wait, Heriberto, wake up.
In a statement, the St. Petersburg Police Department denies the claims and trusts in the judicial process. But his sister and attorneys say he's paralyzed at the hands of police.
The man is a stump now.
And court documents show that he has faced multiple trespassing violations dating back to 2022, and that's why police say he was charged with a misdemeanor. They are deferring all questions to the city attorney's office. In St. Pete, Lenny Supal, 8 on your side.
Caught on camera here, a Sunny Isles Beach commissioner placed in handcuffs during a school PTA meeting.
And we're now hearing her side of the story after video of the arrest begins to make the rounds online. Local 10's Rosh Lowe joins us live with what she had to say. Rosh.
Well, you don't see this every day. You know, you go to a PTA meeting, and this meeting was about some residents concerned about how the PTA has spent money in the past. And then all of a sudden, you have a parent who happens to be a commissioner here in Sunny Isles Beach, and she's being hauled away by the cops.
What they're doing is not correct.
What in the world is going on here at a meeting about the Parent Teacher Students Association at Norman Adelcop K-8 in Sunny Isles Beach?
This is a PTSA, everybody. Look at this. Look how they treat people from our city.
That's a mother of a 5-year-old student at the school and a Sunny Isles Beach commissioner, Fabiola Stuyvesant. This is a PTSA. Have a conversation, get along. All of a sudden, you're being dragged off by police officers.
Correct. And by the way, I've been part of the PTSA since 2010.
Stuyvesant says there has been controversy surrounding the school's PTSA over allegations of misappropriating funds. She's been a vocal critic and wanted new board members.
They went into a dinner in one of the most expensive restaurants in Sunny Isles and spent in one dinner $1,200.
Last night, there was a meeting to address this, but it quickly got out of hand. Stuyvesant says she was given a notice to appear in court for misdemeanors.
They put me behind the car, and then I was there for like around 3-4 hours. Yeah.
And then finally you're charged with what? Disorderly conduct?
Disruption and resisting arrest without violence.
What's going on in Sunny Isles where a commissioner is taken out and put in handcuffs?
Maybe we need to ask what's going on in the school board.
Yeah, it was quite the scene, and this video was shared by a whole bunch of people sending it out just because a lot of parents couldn't believe that people were being escorted out of this meeting by police, and in the commissioner's case, actually charged with misdemeanors. We did reach out to the school district here in Miami-Dade. We have not gotten a response yet. For now, I'm live in Sunny Isles Beach. Rosh Lowe, Local 10 News.
That is remarkable video. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for watching the Bad Apple Report today and every day right here at home on the range. So, as usual, I'm going to whip up another batch of bad apples for you, and we'll see you right here tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Have a great day, folks.